Welcome back, everybody. This is my second recording. Not second recording, but I went on my PS4 and then I noticed that I had Minecraft on here, and you know, Minecraft I think is better on the Switch. I'm not sure. Oh, there's so much going on right now. What the fuck? I just want to play Minecraft. I'm just in the mood to play Minecraft, so what we're gonna do is... I really don't want to do this. I don't want to hurt my world. So what we're gonna do is copy. Where's copy? There it is. We copied the world. Okay, good. I'm gonna need to delete a lot of shit out of these. I've been falling behind, but I shouldn't say recently because it was months ago I stopped playing them. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to... I've been wanting to play this for quite a while for you guys. We got a snoring getter in my room. Pass out, gang. Jesus. Okay. I gotta go this way. What the fuck, dude? Where are my eyes? But yeah. This I'm just going off memory, so bear with me for a second here. Oh, there we go. Let's clear everything off of us because we don't need any of it. Okay. This is gonna be kind of like my little playthrough here. My little test run, because I haven't done too much. So... oh god, commands? I haven't done this in a long time. Is it game mode? I think it's game mode is what you type in. And I want... oh shit. Let me try it again. Okay, fuck it. Let's just go save and quit. Oof, we can just do adventure in there. Let's do a copy. Let's do adventure, play. And I'll be right back because I need another beer. Oh. feel no beer. But somebody's been drinking mine. I'm not a fan of that. So I guess this would be part 2 of drunk gaming. I've done this before on my channel quite a few years ago. I don't know, man. It's been a stressful day. A stressful week. A very stressful week. And I'm not really a drinker anymore. But you know what? I feel like I fucking deserve this. After all the bullshit I've been putting up with. I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. Holy fuck, dude. I don't really want to get into it for the sake of, you know. Because it's not just me. But there's a lot of other people involved. Anyways, I got the cheese curds, so we can get started. I don't know the fucking control. Why is it? Oh, I'm looking up the fucking console commands. Game mode. Minecraft. Switch. Game mode C. I don't want it C though, that's the thing. I'll do fucking survival, I don't really care. Because I don't. This is just a extra level. It's a copy. Why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? We're gonna figure it out together, boys and girls. Sale? Why does it disappear? Why does it disappear? We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Game mode S, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hit Y, and that works. Holy shit, that fucking works. Okay, cheese time. Welcome to the Tale of Trollus. This is an adventure theme map. So make sure your experience is played correctly. I made a list of what you'll need. Make sure it's a wrong door. Make sure you're on adventure mode. You're not meant to break blocks or briefing. Turn it off. Options for all players, including mobs and NPCs. Turn off tile drops and NPC loot drops. Play on every difficulty you prefer besides peaceful. I don't think that's how you spell peaceful either. Oh no, I got the card. Turn off fire spreading, but keep TNT blast on. You will need to place items such as buttons and levers throughout the game. Hints and dialogues are shown through blocks and signs, so keep your eyes peeled. Bids are used as save points. Made by Ostrich. That's me. Alright, time to get serious here. You get serious. Oh man. I'm so fucking nice right now. Just to chillax with you guys. Well, You'll be seeing it in the future, but oh yeah, that's right, I had a whole ass story. Excuse me, I had a whole ass story planned out for this guy. That's his friend, his buddy's house getting burned down, and there's a chest right there. Holy fuck, the sensitivity. Sensitivity is pretty crazy right now. We go down here, and there is a weapon of mass destruction. Quick move. That's what I gotta press. A sword. A dull blade that was left behind in a cave. It's dangerous to go alone without a weapon, and although this sword has seen better days, it should suffice for now. So yeah, you get the adventurer's sword, which is it's a pretty good weapon for starting out with. Otherwise you get nothing. You could get nothing. It all depends. This game is a very, like I said before in a previous video, it's inspired by Breath of the Wild and open world games. I should find a weapon first. That's a hint that, you know, you should go look around and explore first. And obviously, not that hard to find it. It's right there. But there are plenty more things that delve much deeper into that. Adventure mode, not adventure mode, that's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to say is, dude, fuck off. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say, honestly. Well, there's something up here. I know there's a couple. This is based off of, a sequel to my PS4 video, which is Arturo's Quest. This one is, I can't even remember what it was fucking called. Tale of Trollus. It's supposed to be a sequel to that on the PS4. I plan on uploading both of them eventually, but yeah, I would say the PS4 one is finished. Not finished, but I am done working on it. I'm not going to keep working on it anymore. And this Tale of Trollus is very close to being finished. And once I finish that, I will release it to the public. Hopefully you guys can figure out a way to play it. Yeah, I put that button there because I couldn't figure out how to properly make a command. Because in adventure mode, you can only place on certain blocks. When given the certain command, it's very codey. Not really, I shouldn't say codey, it's not code. But it's like script, kind of. Similar to script, sort of, I suppose. But I couldn't figure out how to do that in the first part of this game. But eventually I did figure out how to do that, I believe. And then oh yeah, I did a little mirror thing here. I thought this was so cool. It's a lot better with, because I was watching PC Minecraft at the time, I believe. PC Minecraft with the mods and all that. That fucking works, man. It just fucking works, dude. Shit don't really work on the Switch as much. Yeah, see, that button is pretty much useless in adventure mode. Oh, man. 'Tis a good night, gentlemen. But yeah, the button would be placed right here, but I've already placed a button there because I couldn't figure out how to make it work in the first place. And then I had to use a switch too, I believe, because I was too stupid to figure out how to make that work. But yeah. And I've forgotten how to do that all completely now. Again. Hey! Simmer down. Sensitivity is a bit weird. I don't know if it's too fast or too slow. I can't really tell right now. I need to get over there, don't I? I think I played this on the GameCube controller. That's why I was so used to jamming buttons and left and right and all that shit. Dude, it is like fucking... How is it? Dude, it's 3:49. It's almost 4. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Soggy bread. How is it almost 4, dude? Where does the time go? No, I'm not getting drunk at 4 p.m. I'm getting drunk at 4 a.m. God damn it. Should say I've gotten drunk a while ago, but I've been carrying that buzz with me since, man. I think there is a gibbous over here. I'm also making this video as a little bit of a walkthrough for people once I do finally upload this to YouTube. So yeah, we got soggy bread and we got bread. Both do the same. Obviously, it's just a name change. Am I tripping out or... Okay, no I'm not. The fucking spider died in one hit. What you don't want to do is get tangled up in these spider webs. They're not fun to deal with. Oh, okay. We don't go this way. We go the other way. What I really wanted to do was Fallout 4, which I probably eventually will once it starts downloading, but I'm sorry, man. I'm not waiting fucking forever to download and delete and download and delete. I've played Fallout for so long, man. Fallout 4, I should say. I've played Fallout 4 drunk, and I've also played Fallout 3 drunk. Why is nothing working? Hello? Okay. Fallout 4 is an awesome game. But it doesn't... You know, there's something missing in it. And I'm sure people who've played it know what I'm talking about. But there's something missing in Fallout 4. Something that the previous games had. That Fallout 4 just doesn't. And I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's amazing. But, you know. Dude, I am buzzing my ass off right now, not gonna lie. I'll go this way. Bro. Ooh-wee. Something's going on with the tracks. I'll be right back. I need one more beer, kids. Come on, man. Why are you sleeping? Sleepy getter. Ouch. Dude, that really fucking hurts. Ow. Ow, why does that hurt? Why does that hurt so slowly? Ugh. No, I'll never get why people get drunk and high all the time. This is my first time getting a good buzz in a long time. I mean a long time. Like probably a good year or two. Maybe even 3. It's like, fuck, I can understand it, but man, dude. A lot of other things you could be doing to bring you happiness. Besides drugs. But you know what? Stressful day, stressful night, stressful week. I don't really have much else I can do right now. Except relax, play some video games, make some YouTube videos, and have a suki. I want to get out of this. Okay, I think I did. Why am I so fucking cold? What is going on right now, man? There's a door way up here. No, we need to be in that. This will probably be my last beer. And I'm fucking slammed. Slammed like a clam. Oh, we're outside already? Holy crap, man. Thought there was more to that. Oh well. Now our adventure can finally start. Why does it fucking keep doing that? Stop doing that, that's really fucking annoying, man. Holy shit, dude. Excuse me. Woo! Oh, give us. Oh, why is it so fucking cold but warm at the same time? Here's a little throwback to the first Drunk Gaming. A little sippies for y'all. Same fucking microphone. Man, those are some good old memories. Drunk Gaming #1. Check it out if you haven't. Hopefully I fucking don't have it on unlisted, because for a while there I needed to keep it. Yeah, I needed to keep that on the DL. But yeah, I think I changed it now. But anyways, it's Snuffers time. Ooh. Wow. Damn, man. I'm sorry if you guys are actually really intrigued by the Minecraft video thing. I'm really fucking feeling it right now. But don't worry, just give me a minute. We'll be on our way. It's just been such a fucking stressful day, dude. Oh my god. Not even just a day, but a stressful week. I need to go bushcrafting sometime soon, man. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've but fucking visited my family, people. Man. You ever get that fucking feeling, man, where it's just like, I'm doing so much, but at the same time making almost no progress? That's what my fucking life has been. And it's not like nobody's gonna give a shit. Nobody ever fucking gives a shit about your life. Nobody's gonna fucking take a second to care, you know? And that's alright. I mean, I don't need people to fucking care. I just need people to understand. And, I mean, I'm a pretty fucking understanding guy. Very open-minded. I look at both sides of everything. You know, I try to fucking find the good in people and keep them happy, you know, keep them fucking everything. But nobody fucking returns that favor. Not a lot of people do, I should say. There are some fucking people who return that favor, but not a lot do, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck, dude. How are you gonna be a cocksucker 24/7? Oh shit, I blew my fucking snuff. You know what? It's alright. Life right now ain't that bad. Count your fucking blessings, dude. Those of you out there who are fucking feeling down and out, just fucking count your blessings, bro. That's all you gotta do. You gotta look at the positives, and that's what I always do. I look at the positives. Try to stay away from the negatives, and that's all there is to it. You'll drive yourself fucking insane if you're always on the fucking negatives. You're gonna become a negative person, and you're gonna become toxic for yourself, I suppose. But, oh wow, there's no card here. Wow, I am buzzing my fucking ass off right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'm buzzing my fucking ass off right now. I should speak to the king of the castle in Dargoth. Surely he can be of some help and steer me the right way. Oh yeah, we're in the fucking... Okay. Yep, we're in Dargoth. No, we're not. I don't know what I called this land. Oh, it's Chalice. Dargoth, Guild of Champions. So, what I have here is a compass. So everybody, you know, if you don't have a map, even if you do have a map, it's always helpful. I just thought it would be... Oh shit, fuck, dude. I thought it would be kind of... Get out of here. I thought it would be helpful to have a north that direction, so guys, or not just guys, okay, guys and girls, and whatever else, know that this is north, this is south, east, and west. Never eat soggy waffles. Holy fuck, dude. I might have to cut this short here. Holy crap, man. I am feeling it. I am fucking feeling it right now. This is Dargoth, I guess. This is a potion shop. This was before I figured out how to do console commands. I think that's what it's called, but also the simple fact is too, I also wanted to have a easy and free way for people to not die, and this is supposed to be a safe haven kind of thing for people. This is a bakery and weapon shop. That's what this is. So this is the bakery. I want people to conserve this, so I'm going to play this conservatively. We're going to keep the rest of the bread in there. Because if you die, I don't know if you keep your... No, you keep your inventory, I'm pretty sure. I think I have that. But refined blade, we got that. So we'll use the refined blade. Dude, why am I so cold? That's a towel, so I can't use that, but I'll use this blanket here. Dude, I'm so tired, and I'm so buzzed right now. I'm gonna use this blanket that I haven't used in fucking months. Maybe that'll help keep me a bit more warm. Shit. Okay, so this is Rufus's house. I don't have a journal for Rufus yet. Okay. I left journals and shit here so you guys can get more of a feel for the kind of environment I was going for here. Gerald's house. I didn't make a fucking journal for Gerald either. I think I did, but some things just didn't work properly like I wanted them to. There's supposed to be a person here. Put that right there. And a glass shard. There's supposed to actually be people around here, and Gerald and Rufus and all the like, but sometimes they despawn, sometimes they die. I don't know why that is, but this is what the fuck, dude? What was that? Is that a phantom thingy? Okay, fuck you. Be sure to, you know, take a nap. Here, it's a checkpoint. This is Stishy, obviously. I needed the name and I chose Stishy. So you will... I'm gonna drop this in here because I read this shit already. Okay, so we'll read this. Checkpoints. Obviously, if you guys don't understand yet, beds are the crucial checkpoints in this game. So, sleep every chance you get, obviously. Do not confuse this with auto-saving. Sleeping only gives you a checkpoint, but close without saving the game will result in lost data. So be sure to always save. Dargoth Inn. Hey there, welcome. Take a rest at our heartwarming inn and take... Jeez. Take a rest at our heartwarming inn and let our soothing beds take care of you. skip tonight, press lever. This is a lever that will skip it tonight. I'm not going to do that because we already saved or checkpointed. But if you hit that, it will bring you to night, and then you can checkpoint. Or sleep, I guess. Minecraft has changed their options a little bit. So I think you can checkpoint regardless of nighttime or daytime. But at the time I was making this, I wanted to make sure that, you know. So take a rest to create a checkpoint. Won't want to start all over, right? I tried to really fucking hit that. Emphasize how much importance the beds are. Place any items you can't fit in your inventory inside the ender chest. You'll find many ender chests in the settlements and the dungeons. While you're here, familiarize yourself and invest some time in exploring. There are many hidden items, journals, weapons, and hint books all over the land of Trollos. Don't forget to read the other book. Have you heard of the Elven Forest? It resides in the southeast section of Trollos. Make your way there, but be sure to stock up on all the equipment you'll need. Don't have much right now, but there may be some treasures in Trollos that can improve your arsenal. It just requires some exploration and effort. Oh, there's more to it. Shops are great, but it is recommended to only take one item from each shop at a time, because once it's empty for good. This is only for the freebie shops, by the way. Take only what you know you'll absolutely need to impede the progress of an empty shop. While some areas will be inaccessible at first, many caves and optional areas may be open for you to explore. Be mindful though, some of these areas will not be as easy as others. You can still try to overcome these tasks, but right now you are heavily under-equipped for these harder areas. It may be best to save these areas for later, as you will obtain much more suitable items in the future. And okay, so southeast sections over there. Anyways, what I should say is these are, I'm not sure what you would call them, but I made them, and it was heavily inspired by Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask, those two games. It was these, I don't know what you would call them. I'm not sure what the names I have of them are, but there's a huge thing over here that I made, and it's supposed to be that evil is lurking into the land, and these are the result. And each area has different, there's 4 different areas, and each area has different flying little monsters above. I would call them beasts, but that's really fucking pulling it from Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure what I called them, but we will find out. I'm just trying to explore all this. This is Greybold. He seems like the only guy that doesn't despawn. And there's nothing in there yet. I need to work back. I need to come back and work on these guys. And again, while I'm playing through this, the game will probably change. If you guys are watching this in the future, and it's released already, the game will probably be changed, and you can probably read these journals. King of Dargoth. Ugh. Snuffies are really getting to me right now. Well, hello down there, traveler. Enjoying your stay in Dargoth, I hope? I sure hope so. Check out some of our magnificent shops. Wait, what's that? You're here to save us? Pah, you're funny, pal. Yeah, you need to go chat with some of the townfolk here. I'm sure some of them will talk your ear off with those rumors of the Void overthrowing us. In any case, you look tired. You should take a stop at our inn before you head out on your travels. That's a hint to go to the inn and take a checkpoint save, and it also shows you where you need to go next. But we already did that, so I'm just going to show you around right now. Yeah, so that's this part. There's nothing here yet. Plan on putting a little bit more in the future, detailing this just a tad bit more. The King's Journal. This is a little hidden thing. You don't need to really go and find this, but it's there. Today I deployed a large golem named Jewel to Dragoth. Dragoth or Dargoth? It's Dargoth, but the king calls it Dragoth. It's a weird thing that I made up. and I don't really have an explanation for it other than that he's stupid. It doesn't know. It's a long thing. Hopefully this will ensure our safety from the raids conducted from those Westboro bandits. Now, Westboro bandits are taken from... They're taken from the PS4 prequel to this game that I had. Westboro Bandits are taken... Westboro Bandits were in the PS4 version that I made. Holy shit, it's been 41 minutes already? Wow. Anyways, their numbers seem to be increasing, which only puts this town in more panic. No matter, if only I can gather more of these columns from the strange merchant. I'm not sure how to feel about him, but he seems to be helpful. I've allowed him access here, as long as he continues to aid us with his powerful yet mysterious wares. Snuffies, you sons of bitches. Stishy has finally set up his finishing touches to the end. I assign him as our official innkeeper. Hopefully this will add to the community of the future. Today ended on a saddening note. Our fellow friend Frank has been our first ever prisoner as of this afternoon. He set out on horseback this morning to go scout out more of this land, and when he came back, it was ballistic. His eyes radiated of a savage beast. He was screaming about the Void, taking his horse and damn near killing him. Bunch of nonsense. The Void is nothing but a myth passed down through the years. He was scaring our entire town. So I had him jailed until I could figure out what to do with him. For now, I replace him with Colton for our scouting missions. It's a shame Frank is acting this way, as his scouting abilities never disappointed me. I'll have to persuade the townfolk that the Void is not real too, as some are starting to believe it's existed in our lands. I had Gerald go out and build a large compass in the ground outside the gate. While it isn't mind-blowing, it serves its purpose for helping people gather their bearings. For now, I'm satisfied. Today, a woman named Shion came to us. She asked to set up shop in our town selling potions. I know a good investment when I see one, so I was obligated to allow it. Just today she sold over 50 potions to us. This improved everyone's morale, so I'm happy. Leroy came to me today to beg for more gold to improve his house. I almost feel sorry for the poor baker, but our town's savings isn't meant for his luxuries. I denied his request and will continue to until he can prove that he's earned it. A strange object has appeared floating above us this morning. I can't fathom what it is, as it is neither bird nor beast, but it shares both characteristics. The townspeople are starting to blame it on the Void, but I thought it was just a legend. This talk of the Void is starting to concern me. What if I'm wrong? If its existence is really true? I'm trying to keep everyone together, but even I am starting to worry. There are many strange coincidences occurring lately. Honestly, I'm afraid. Today I had an execution staged for Breloff. Turns out he was actually sent to spy on us, probably working with the bandits, no doubt. That would explain why he was always gone. I had him hang before me as I shot an arrow that pierced through his heart. I put his corpse in the cell with Frank. Not only is this the only place I had room, but it seemed fitting for Frank to see what his potential outcome could be if he keeps scaring my guards with the talk of his Void. Greybolt offered to create a grindstone outside my castle today. I accepted, of course, as Greybolt talents could gather many new faces in search of a sharper weapon. I caught Rufus stealing a potion from Shion today. He was one of the first members of Dragoth. It's Dargoth, but he says Dragoth. And many people here cherish him. I decided to neither exile or execute him, but a punishment had to be made. I detached his ring finger with Greybolt's axe to show him that even he is not above our laws. I allowed him to stay this time, but if I catch him stealing from us again, I'll have no choice but to exile him. Today I went to Frank's castle to find that Brelov's corpse was gone. I tried asking Frank where it was, but alas, he only spoke of the Void. Crazy. I think that's censored from Minecraft. I'm not sure. But maybe I did maybe I censored it. I'm not sure. Crazy. F-U-C-K-E-R. I don't know. Oh, I bet you it's Bastard. I use Bastard a lot because, you know, that was the time error I was going for. It probably says crazy bastard probably ate it. I'm just hoping that somebody didn't toss the corpse into the pool of resurrection. And wow. Today was a struggle. I woke to the guards telling me a group of bandits were waiting outside the castle walls. I didn't negotiate with the three. Instead, I had my guards shoot the two with their crossbows while I dueled the last one with a blade. He was damn good, very skilled with his sword. He was swift as a bird, but hit like a god. He parried nearly all my blows, almost like he knew exactly what I was going to do. He finally fell as I shrunk my blade into his throat, but not before he gouged my eye. Greybold fixed me an eye patch for me this morning. It was a nice gesture to the inevitable truth. My eye is no longer functional. It will take time and practice, but I will eventually be accustomed to only one eye. The pain is still fresh and lingers, though. The strange object in the sky seemingly came closer to our town, tilting his piercing gaze right at us. I know now that this void may actually exist, and this creature above us may be a part of it, but I refuse to let my people scare themselves. I will continue to ease their nerves and tell them that the void isn't real, even though deep down I know that isn't the case. I finally gathered some helpful information from Colton's scouting assignments. He found out where the bandits' home is and where they plan out their raids. I will let the people know its location so they can avoid that area. I finalized the construction of 2 new buildings in our town, the bakery and the weapon shop. Unfortunately, none of the current people residing here have knowledge of either. I will send Greybold out to recruit more people who fit this criteria. I've noticed our eastern gates have become permanently locked. I know that years ago there were some elven folk who helped us build the doors. I assume the only way to unlock it lies in their hands, but truthfully, I'm glad it's locked. The tainted lands that lay over there give me the creeps. The people over there speak in a tongue that none of us understand. I believe it's the language of troll, the way of speech only our ancestors spoke of in 100 years ago. And that's all there is to his journal. We'll be right back. I need to grab another beer, and I need to go to the bathroom. Sailor Mortis. Sale. The cat shit everywhere. Yes, sir. Rufus's house. We already read that. No, we didn't. Something's missing here. This one. Leroy's house. This is the poor man. The king is worthless. I've been bringing for gold for ages, yet he refused every time. Can you see the reason I'm short on gold? It's because my family's savings were taken in the bandit raid. Has he no heart? The man murdered a king. The king murdered a man in the main square. He hung him by the neck, then shot him in the chest. Our king is a monster and continues to believe that the void doesn't exist. Sleepy Gabbas. The king continues to make a fool of himself. This town is called Dargoth, not Dragoth. He pronounces it and writes it incorrectly. It's frustrating. This is the smallest house in the square, and it is also belongs to the poor man. This is the little archer's window. There's another one somewhere too. Right here. Fortunately for you, you don't have to worry about that. Look out, little kidder. It is time I must leave. This is gonna be a bit of a long video. Okay. We got a friendly face here. Who is this? What are you doing? Might just be a random NPC. I don't believe there's anything over here as of right now. This is still something I'm a work in progress. Yeah, all this does is push you on this side of the wall. Look at how fast your fucking hunger goes down from that. Yeah, this isn't finished yet. And now to explain a little bit more, you get gold from different objectives in this game, completing different side quests. Eventually you will run out of side quests to do, but not before you run out of items to buy. And even so, there's eventually, in this world, you will unlock a way to get gold infinitely. And that resides over in the water area. Now if you wanted to make your life a little easier, there's a map right here. That map will show you just this first portion of the game. There is stuff over here, but I don't feel like going over there right now. You watch out for these jackasses. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. This is an emerald. Emeralds are a good form of currency. You can trade them for gold in this game. It's over here. So this is a easy, I'm gonna call him an easy merchant because you don't have to do anything for purchasing. We don't need that. Cracked shield, hardened wooden sword. I don't feel like reading that because I'm not taking it, but I will read what the merchant has to say. Welcome, stranger. Care to take a look at my wares? As second-hand merchants aren't usually allowed in gated communities, but we merely only mean to make sales. Fair warning, my wares tend to have a bit of kick to them. So if you did want to, which I'm not going to because I have enough stuff in my inventory already, well, I might as well take it. This will give you a knockback effect to your weapons. This weapon is a knockback effect, I should say. And what that does is, well, I don't know how to show you. With a, I don't know if there's any enemies around. I guess not, but... Milo's meowing. Why are you meowing? You took a shit all over the place. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. This is a leather tunic, along with a helmet, arrows, and an emerald. I'm going down, I'm going down. It's a good idea to wear these if you don't have any better armor at the time. These guys are going to be little jackasses to you. Unless you kill them fast, or they kill you faster. Other pants, potatoes, arrows, and a wooden sword. We don't need the wooden sword, and I don't really need the pants either. But I will replace them since they're getting a bit worn. Now, Elven Forest is ahead. This is the first area you need to go to. Oh my good lord, there's so many. Fuck that. I am not fighting all those. Where did they all come from? Is that from one little spawn? God damn, there's so many. Got rid of him, got rid of him. Eat a piece of bread. This guy's probably gonna end up killing me. Wow, just barely made that one out alive. I've got one potion of healing. Well, actually, we got quite a few more. I'm gonna hold on to them. So basically what this is a little carriage system, similar to something like Skyrim, per se. Carriage services, you can warp back to Dargoth for 5 gold, or Wrathwood for 50 gold. Wrathwood is a lot more expensive because Wrathwood is a area that takes quite a bit of time to get to. It's almost what you would say a secret area, but it's not exactly secret, and there are plenty of quote-unquote secret areas in this game. Wrathwood, I suppose you can consider Wrathwood one of them, but Wrathwood is accessible to anybody regardless of what you know about the game or not. And that's what I tried to do, is make accessible areas regardless whether or not you know the little secrets or hints of the game. Wrathwood is a big one that you can find quite easily, so I'm going to save my gold, even though I don't have enough anyways to begin with. I'm going to save my gold. Wrathwood will help you out a lot in this game, if you can find it. And it's not that hard to find, and there are quite a few areas that are secret, like I said. And it's one of the easiest secret, quote-unquote, areas to find. All you have to do to get there is a little maze, and then you'll be there. But it does make it more helpful that you can buy your way there, and I felt like that would be a good idea, because some people might not want to do a maze, and they want to spend more of their rupees, or gold, or whatever the hell it is. Hit book 1. If you heard of the Elven Forest, I read this already. I did. Fargo's Plea. That's the one we need to read. Hello, hey, have you been searching for the answer to why that strange creature is hovering over the Elven Kingdom? I feel like it's the reason why our great Elven tree is becoming filled with monsters. Say, you look like the type that can fight. Do you think you can go in there and take back our tree? You can? Great. You don't have a choice. Wow. You know, for survival, this is a, quite a devastating blow. I haven't even been doing that much. Default game mode is adventure. Personal game mode is survival. It's on easy. Is it on adventure now? Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, you lose a lot of hunger. It's Roland. This is Fargo. This is the Elven whatever, Majuki. I'll hold on to that. Anyways, so you can tell right here there's a monster above you. At night it seems a lot more scary, I suppose you could say. The eye I designed so it follows you no matter where you walk. You can look up and it's staring at you. But the tree that you need to go into is obviously this one. And it is relatively easy. It is the easiest dungeon to go through. It's also the first dungeon, but it is the easiest dungeon to go to and to complete. There's a chest right here too if you need it. Ender chest. So what you're gonna do is, there is a little secret somewhere around here. Right here it gives you a leather tunic. I already have one. I don't need it. I think I was planning on adding more in here, but there's nothing in here at the moment. Nothing over here either. Oh, there's a creeper right there. And a zombie. Carrick the Wicked is a witch, obviously. Easy to fight. She gives you an emerald if you can get over to her little area. It's a tree inside of a tree. Doesn't make much sense, but I didn't really care. Some footsies, leather footsies. We don't need to worry about that right now, because I've already got them. Now you can go down there and finish the temple, or dungeon, if you want. If you choose to, there's quite a bit more in the dungeon that you could explore and unlock. A major one is that this houses the Elven Bow, I believe it is called. Yep. A basic bow crafted by the Elvens years ago. The wood flexes when pulled unlike others, which adds to its lifespan, can help to eliminate foes from far away. This is basically just a basic bow and arrow. Or bow, I should say. It'll keep you alive, and it's a helpful thing for long-ranged attacks. As you can see, we got arrows and we can shoot it. I don't need to use it right now, but it is a very useful item. And eventually you'll get stronger bows and eventually crossbows. But yeah, look, like just like that, we don't even need to really interact with him. We don't need to get close or anything like that. Here there is bread and quite a few more arrows that you can gather up. From here there are more arrows. A potion of regeneration. Okay. I would be dead right now if it wasn't for that. There's something else up there, but I'm going to go ahead and just forget that. Because I am too buzzed to be playing this game right now. We'll just go ahead and finish this temple. There's a switch right there. You can see that if you poke through the doors, it's also pretty obvious. There's not a lot of puzzle solving or anything in this dungeon. Just basically gathering stuff and finishing it off. Slimes will spawn here sometimes. You just need to watch out. You're not supposed to hit that, but I'm too stupid to figure out how to not hit it. I've actually not hit it quite a few times, but I'm just lazy right now. Eastern Gate. Grab the emeralds before you leave. Switch to unlock the Eastern Gate. Click to teleport to Dungeon's entrance. What you're going to want to do is click this first. It'll teleport you. You can flip switch to unlock gate. As you can hear there, the doors open in that direction. Turn around, teleport back to Elven Forest. And what this does is basically do the same thing as the other button would have done. But you want to be sure, if it's your first playthrough, you want to be sure to click the other button first, because that will unlock the next area you need to go through. And that is one of the monsters. Now with that unlocked, you have, there's still 3 other areas you need to complete. One of them is unlocked right now, the rest of them are locked for you. So this is Breath of the Wild, but in a Majora's Mask type of style. So you won't be able to unlock, or you won't be able to go to the other dungeons until you have them unlocked, the predecessor to that dungeon. So this next dungeon can only be unlocked by finishing the Forest Temple. And the Water Temple can only be unlocked by finishing whatever dungeon you would classify this next one I'm going to as. And the Sand Desert Temple, sort of, can only be unlocked by finishing the Water Dungeon. And after all those dungeons are done, you will face off the final dungeon, the final boss, and you will actually be brought to a whole nother side mission, as one could say. That side dungeon will bring you to a whole other story, world, and realm that will be very similar to this. That one's not finished either yet. So, and yeah, this is on easy, and I'm still losing a shit ton of food, hunger bars, but, for those of you who didn't know, you go over here, and that is the door that unlocks. Now, previously, this is Gate to Yordis. Previously, this door is locked. Until you hit the Forest Temple and unlock it, it will be locked and you can't get through if you're playing on Adventure. If you're playing on Survival, you're ruining the fun for yourself. But, yeah, for Adventure, that door is already locked, and you need to go through the Forest Temple like I just did and unlock it. Once it's unlocked, you can go through there, but right now, we're going to save that for a different time. What we're going to do is just one little thing I wanted to let you guys know about. If you are actually playing this in the future, just be sure to check this out over here. And that is the shops. If you have enough gold, which by this time you should have enough emeralds and gold to purchase at least one thing. But if you don't, there are emerald shops around this world. Every emerald shop is different for the most part, but this one will give you 7 gold. The further you get in the game, the more you can get, or the less you can get. It kind of just depends, you gotta check. But it's all kind of divided into convenience. This is the most convenient shop, so you're going to get the least amount of gold for your emerald, which is fine right now because that's the only thing we have unlocked. So I'm going to spend all the emeralds I have, and I will get 64 emeralds, or 64 gold from all the emeralds that I sold to that merchant. And with that gold, I can go into this merchant and I can buy other things like potatoes, another sword if I need one, or more arrows. I will buy a couple arrows, a couple potatoes, a couple more arrows, and then we should be good. I will save it on 22 or 24. 22, there we go. Also, here is another ender chest. You can use that for emeralds if you place your emeralds in the ender chest instead of carrying with you. But yeah, there is another merchant that we are forgetting about somewhere here. This one right here. Now this one is a special type of merchant, as in he has hidden wares. Right now there's nothing in there because I took it in my first playthrough, but if you angle it just correctly, you should be able to hit that switch, open that up, and then bada bing bada bang. Now if you miss that, you will go down there and you will get sent to his jail. He tells you not to, well, eventually he will tell you not to go down in his basement, because his basement houses a lot of his expensive wares. If you're quick with this, you can grab his stuff before he notices, and that will award you with a iron chestplate and iron helmet, which are a hell of a lot better options when you first start out the game. So if you first start out this game, make sure to grab these really quick. Part of the fun of this game is finding out and exploring just by yourself, but I like to keep little guides and walkthroughs for people. So this next one, I can't really tell you. I think it's towards the left. Now, there are other things you can find in this little maze, such as little chests and caves that will bring you to different areas, that will lead you to food and arrows and all that stuff. But if you keep left, I believe if you keep left the entire time, you will eventually run into this. Yep. Now that is a whole, I could just make an entire video about that maze up there, but we're trying to keep this relatively fast, so just go left all the way. You'll eventually run into this room. What does this room give you, you may ask? Well, it gives you one of the more stronger blades and weapons in this game, Ozar's Bane. It also gives you plenty of baked potatoes and a good chunk of arrows to use. Now, what we can do is read this little Legend of Ozar. The Legend of Ozar has been a tale passed throughout the years. Ozar was a highly respected knight who was regarded as a savior in many citizens' eyes. He traveled throughout Tralis and struck fear into those who were of an evil heart. Slaying dragons with ease, many people believed he wasn't human, but a gift from the heavens sent to protect people from danger. There were no bandits or monsters who would run at the sight of Ozar. Since his departure from Tralis, many people were hoping for Ozar's return, or at least someone similar to him, but that wasn't to be, until now. Ozar's strength lies within the blade, which is now found in your hands. Found in the Maze of Secrets under a merchant's house. So what that does is, yeah, like I said, it gives you a hell of a lot more power to fight your enemies with, and it degrades a lot slower than any other weapon in the game. Warped Trellis Field, we can do that, and that will bring us back here. And congratulations, if you if you were looking for Ozar's Bane, well, you came to the right place. It gives you Smite 1 as an extra little, I don't know, add-on. I don't know what they call it, but feature. Not really sure. There's plenty more weapons like this, even stronger weapons in the game, but this is one of the more stronger weapons. There's about 10 to 15 stronger diamond weapons in the game. This is one of them. And when you first start out, if you actually make your way through that entire maze, this is a very good weapon to have. It will last you probably throughout the entire game if you want it to. But you will run into, well, you will possibly run into more stronger weapons. It depends on how you play the game. But, yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a Drunk Gaming video / Minecraft playthrough. I'll be sure to, you know, keep playing through it if you guys want to. Otherwise, I will just end it here, and you guys can play the rest of it yourself. But I want to make sure there's a walkthrough for people who don't understand my little game. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more content. Make sure to hit that notification bell. And got a lot more content just like this on my channel. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.